Hello, my friends. It's Sunday. Whoop, whoop. All right, so today for our Sunday inspiration, I have an 8x8 MDF board. I have some bits and pieces of my collage packs. This is just kind of random. I pulled some from a bunch of different ones. So mainly all vintage postcards. I've got a couple extra little doohickeys here. I don't know exactly all that I'm going to use, or I don't know. Then I have, look at these. Look at how pretty. Different color for me. I'm not normally a blue, but I saw this one and I was like, oh, yes. So I got these babies. We might have some masking tape in there. Bear with me. I'm not exactly sure this idea will work or look good, but I have an idea for this. And then I have no other ideas. I have a phrase in mind, and that's about it. So let's get creating. All right, my friends, there she is. Love these guys. Oh my goodness, oh, the background. Oh, I say it every week, don't I? It's a good thing. I love what I do. Yeah. All right, so this says courage, to take your power back. And just want to talk 2 seconds on this because I was going through, I have journals and stacks and stacks and stacks of journals from probably 30 years ago. Gosh, yeah, 30 years ago. And I just always go back through them to, one, find words and inspiration and different things and what people might be struggling with, that kind of thing. But one of my entries was, I feel so powerless. And it broke my heart for me back then, but I remember exactly how I was feeling and where I was at in the time of my life, and I felt powerless. And it's just, it wasn't the truth. I was allowing the things in my life to take control, and there was a lot, you know, everyone's got their own circumstances. And, but I wasn't taking ownership and responsibility for my life. I was kind of playing the victim. And it took me a while. In that same passage, I wrote down, what will it take for me to feel powerful? And it took a few years for me to completely get out of that place that I was in, because I was dealing with depression. And those are some things too that if you are dealing with depression, you can feel powerless a lot, and you definitely need to talk to somebody about that. See a medical doctor and a therapist, and don't feel embarrassed or ashamed or worried. You need to take care of you so that you won't feel powerless. And if you are in a place where you do feel powerless, and it happens, and some, you know, you ebb and flow in life. Life is a cycle, and it comes and it goes. Write down today what you can do to take your power back again. And owning your power and being strong and having courage and those kinds of things doesn't mean that we're angry or bitchy or, you know, all of those things that can be a stereotype of a strong woman. That's not it. Taking our power back means owning our life, taking responsibility for where we are, and making change, loving change for ourselves, for our families, for those around us, loving change that is good and healing for our soul. So, my friend, have courage today to make the changes that you need in your life, to take your power back, to not ever feel powerless again, to always know that you have the ability to create a life that you want. It's not perfect. I'm not making $1 million, and you know what I mean. But you have the ability to control your surroundings, your attitude, your circumstances, how you live, where you work. You have that control, and you can work harder to make more money and all of those kinds of things. Unless you're dealing with depression or you're in a physical abuse situation, which both of those situations you need to talk to somebody immediately and get help for that. But other than that, we have the ability to take our power back and own our lives and make our changes and do the things that we need to do to live the lives that we want. Okay, I'm going to step down off my soapbox right now, and I'm going to tell you that I hope your Sunday is awesome and it's wonderful, and you get some rest and you create, and write your list today if you need to remember what you need to do to take your power back. And my friend, always, always know that you are loved. Have a great Sunday.